Hello kids, in this video I'm going to discuss question number 21 to 30 of Edexcel Mathematics June 2017 paper. In my previous videos I have already discussed section A of this paper, and in the description box you can find the links of those videos. Let's start. 21st question. Write a number in each box to make the calculations correct. The first one is 24 plus a number equals 63. Now we have to find the missing number. For that, we can get the difference between 63 and 24. The answer is 39. So you can recheck whether the answer is correct by adding 24 plus 39. It is 63. B. A number minus 37 equals 45. To get the answer, to get the missing value, you can add 45 and 37. The answer is 82. So you can recheck whether this answer is correct by take away 37 from 82. So 82 minus 37 is 45. Like that, you can recheck your answer. 22nd question. Here is a quadrilateral. So quadrilateral is a 2D shape which has 4 sides. So in this question, you have to measure the size of the angle X. So you have to use your protractor and measure the angle. So if you measure it correctly, it is 55 degrees. 23rd question. Look at this pattern. So Jenny says, for every white box, there are 2 gray boxes. If there were 7 white boxes, how many gray boxes would be there? That is the question. So the ratio between white to gray is 1 to 2. That means if there are 1 white, there are 2 gray boxes. If so, if there are 7 white boxes, how many gray boxes are there? That is the question. That is what you have to find. So 1 times 7 is 7 and 2 times 7 is 14. Like that, you have to multiply both white and gray both by 7. So the answer is 14. So if there are 7 whites, there should be 14 gray boxes. Then 24th question. Fill in the boxes to make equivalent fractions. First, I'll tell you what are equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are fractions that repeat the same value even if they look different. For example, if we take half, in the simplest way, we can write half like this, 1 over 2. And 2 over 4 is also half. And 3 over 6 is also half. And 50 over 100 is also half. So you can see the numbers are different, but the value is same. So those are equivalent fractions. So you can get many equivalent fractions by multiplying or dividing both numerator and denominator, both by the same value. So we'll go back to the question. The first one, 1/4 equals, the numerator is missing, the denominator is 20. So you have to find an equivalent fraction for 1/4. So I told you, you can get many equivalent fractions by multiplying numerator and denominator both by the same number. Right? So you can see the both denominators are given, right? So 4 times 5 is 20. So if you multiply the numerator also by 5, you will get the answer for the numerator of the equivalent fraction. So 1 times 5 is 5. So 5/20 is an equivalent fraction for 1/4. And the second question. The second one, 3 over the number is missing, right? And another equivalent fraction is given, that is 24 over 40. So in this question, both the numerators are given. So 3 times 8 is 24. So whatever this number times 8 should be 40. So to get the answer, you can divide 40 by 8. So 40 divided by 8 is 5. So like that, you can find many and many equivalent fractions by multiplying or dividing both numerator and denominator by the same value. 25th question. Mr. Clark's class did a maths test. He put the scores onto a bar chart. So in the bar chart, you can see the vertical line is representing score or the mark. And the horizontal line is representing number of pupils or number of children. The first question is, what score was the mode? So first we'll see what is mode. Mode is the most repeating number or the most frequent value. So in this question, mode is the mark that most children got. So if you go back to the bar chart, you can see what is the score that most of the children got. That is 5 marks. So 5 is the mode. Then the second one, how many pupils obtain the most common score? So the most common score is 5 and 6 children obtain that score. And third one, what is the range of scores on this test? So range is the difference between the highest score and the lowest score. So if you take the highest score is 10 and the lowest score is 2, if you take the difference between 10 and 2, it is 8. So 8 is the range. 26th question. Measure the length of line A and read the question very carefully, children. It says you have to give the answer in millimeters. So take your ruler and measure the length. So make sure that you keep 0 at the beginning of the line, right? Then you will get, you can see 8.9. It's like 8.9. Okay. And you have to present the answer in millimeters, not in centimeters. So you know 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. So if you take 1 centimeter, it is equal 10 millimeters. Can you see these tiny points? This is 1 millimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that, you can see 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. Therefore, 6.9 centimeters is equal 89 millimeters. So the answer is 89 millimeters because the question says you have to present the answer in millimeters. Then the second question, B. Measure the length of line B and you have to present the answer in centimeters, not in millimeters. So you can measure the length by using your ruler. It is 6.4 centimeters. So you can see it is 6.4 centimeters. Then C. How much longer is line A and line B? Right? So you have to get the difference between line A and line B, but you have to keep in your mind that you have to use either millimeters or centimeters to get the to measure how longer is line A and line B. So I'm going to take millimeters first, right? So line A is 89 millimeters and line B is 64 millimeters. 6.4 centimeter means 64 millimeters. The difference between 89 and 64 is 25 millimeters. So if you write 25 millimeters, the answer is correct, or else you can present the answer in centimeters as well, because in the question it doesn't tell you exactly either what is the unit of measurement that you have to use. So you can present the answer in millimeters or in centimeters. So if you write 2.5 centimeter, that is also correct. What decimal number is equal to 5 units plus 3 hundredths? So you can see 3 hundredths, THS is there at the end. That means decimal. It's a decimal. So here you can see the place value of a decimal number. This is the decimal point, and here ones, or another name is units. Units. Not unit, units. And tens, then hundreds, then thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, like that. The place value will go on. And the first decimal point is tens. Second decimal point is hundreds. The third decimal point shows thousands, right? Now we'll go back to the question. There are 5 units or 5 ones and 3 hundredths. So the answer is 5.03. Then we'll move to 28th question A. Write this mixed number as an improper fraction. So in a mixed number, there is a whole and a fraction. So the mixed number given is 1/3/4, 1 whole and 3/4. So you have to rewrite it as an improper fraction. In an improper fraction, the numerator is bigger than denominator. So we'll see how we can convert a mixed number into an improper fraction. So first you have to multiply 4 times 1. So 4 times 1 is 4. Then add 3. Add 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. And the denominator, you have to keep the same denominator. So the answer is 7/4. Then B. Write this improper fraction as a mixed number. So I told you, in an improper fraction, the numerator is bigger and the denominator is smaller than the numerator. So to convert this improper fraction into a mixed number, what you can do is you can do log division. Right? Now we'll see for 25, how many 11s are there? You know there are 2 11s. 2 times 11 is 22. And 3 are remaining. 25 minus 22 is 3. Right? So there are 2 wholes, and out of 11, 3 will remain. So 2 wholes and 3/11 is the mixed number of this improper fraction. 29th question. Here are 2 identical hexagons. So hexagon is a 2D shape which has 6 sides, right? The question is, describe the translation of hexagon T to hexagon U. From T to U, not from U to T, right? You have to write the translation from T to U. Now we'll see. For that, first you have to find 2 corresponding vertices, or the corresponding points. So I'm going to see how this shape has translated from T to U, right? By using these 2 corresponding points. First, we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 squares up. right? 4 squares up. And then we have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares right. So the translation is 4 squares up and 7 squares right. From T to U. 13th question. Oh, this is the last question in this video. Ahmed recorded the color of the first 40 cars that went past him. He put his information into a table. 12 black, 9 blue, 10 red, 5 silver cars. Use the table to complete a bar chart of Ahmed's information. So in this bar chart, the vertical line is representing number of cars and the horizontal line is representing colors. So the 4 colors given here is black, blue, red, and silver. And then you have to scale the vertical line or the number of cars. For that, you have to check what is the highest number. So highest number is 12. That means whatever the way that you scale, 12 should be covered. 12 should be there. So I'm taking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 like that because 12 also can show if I scale it like that. So there are 12 black, 9 blue, 10 red, and 5 silver. Like that, you can present the data in a bar chart like this. So thank you for watching. In my next video, I'm going to discuss from question number 31 to 42 or to end of the paper. Thanks for watching.